When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the South Florida Bulls. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So USF's offense will go to work first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity.
Intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick. Ran through the tackle, and he smashes his way through again.
Now, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you can tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Cavazos. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
3rd and short, just what the doctor ordered. Toss play, good job up front by the offensive line, getting a bit of a push, and they get the 1st down.
The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Right on the money. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quick strike complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to have. And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Finds his back in the middle. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the...
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his 1st period with a huge gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Combs. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They came out hot on this drive, one play and already near midfield. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on!
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Back to pass, it's Combs. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. This time it's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Combs. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way that...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls will hustle to the line. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, South Florida. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the run, it's Morales. Creates a little space. There he goes. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Heel off one deep down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And as if a 60-yarder wasn't tough enough, he's not even straight on. From the right hash, he'll have to unleash a beauty. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto.
And the Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll just down it right there.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
1st down for the offense.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. throws for the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They want to run this quarterback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Bulls! And the punishment has been extended.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Combs. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gay. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. That can be really demoralizing, guys. There's something about getting the deficit under 20, and they couldn't. It's still at 22. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Wants to adjust the pattern. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the grab at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, USF.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. So first down will open up the final period. To throw, it's Beebe. He's got it. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
First down for this offense. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trail.
Lost one deep down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off, accuracy.
He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the... 7-yard line, and they are threatening. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Quarterback making checks. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Cavazos. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Bulls. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Beebe. Throws to the wideout. Intercepting, the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust.
Got room on the return. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at
turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Here's a Heat. Caught over the middle. It's Cavazos. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Complete on the comeback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. quarterback will keep it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, South Florida. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Hit as he throws. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to